Jeff Beal. Jeff, good to see you.
Great to see you.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you.
Are you all ready?
I'm along for the ride, I feel like, at this point. We know the drill, right? It's how many different family get-togethers, and just tell me where I need to be at this point. And if the phone tells me, if it's on the calendar, I can make it there.
The answer is always yes.
That's right. But it's wonderful because we've got all our kids kind of coming in and out of town, and so we should get lots of family time, and I always enjoy that.
Great.
Yeah.
Last night, board meeting where you had, I believe, 3 members of the board departing.
Yeah, it was the last night for outgoing board member Pam Fitzgerald, outgoing board member Libby Brown, and outgoing board member Angela Mitchell. A couple just quick interesting facts, Libby Brown, 50 years with JPS.
50 years. Way to go.
Everything, obviously phenomenal teacher, president of the union, served on the school board now for 6 years and done it all there too, vice president, secretary or treasurer, trustee. She's been just a staple in JPS for 50 years. Pam Fitzgerald started her career with JPS all the way back in 1987. So she's stepping out but she's been with us since 1987. What a great exit for her. Obviously she, teacher when I was in school here and board member for 12 years. That's thankless work. So we want to make certain we say thank you to her. And then Angela Mitchell, we're going to be blessed because we'll be able to continue to work with Angela. She's a special education coordinator with the Jackson County Intermediate School District, and so she's going to be servicing the students at JPS. We're very much appreciative of that. And if you remember, she was instrumental in our bond back in 2018. She really helped spearhead and lead the charge in that. So kind of mixed, you lose some really good board members, some really good people who've been around and know JPS. And at the same time, Cheryl Simonetti is rejoining us, and so we're happy to have her come back for another tour. Elena Sharp will be joining us, and we're excited. She and I have had lots of opportunity to talk, and I'm really excited about what she wants to do with the board. And then Sue Reddy, and Sue has been with us for a number of years. I know lots of people have taken tennis lessons from him, or their kids were coached by him for tennis. So we're excited to bring those 3 on beginning next month.
Awesome. I got to know Suba. My son Joe coaches with Suba for tennis at J High, so yep. I see him quite a bit, and at soccer games and everywhere else. So I think you've got 3 great additions. Good luck to the new members, and thanks to the outgoing.
Yeah, definitely. You can't say thank you enough for the service. They did phenomenal work, and it was not always fun, and it was sometimes very hard, but you celebrate the wins with the losses.
Yeah.
So.
And it's all volunteer. There's no money.
It's just show up every month and help
right.
us.
Let's talk about the holidays. You've been, I mentioned on the holiday tour, all the buildings having their various seasonal programs, and you brought some pictures.
Yeah, Jackson High School, Jackson Pathways, their concert, so you end up with band and orchestra and choir. Really love what the direction that these folks are taking. Really appreciate the work that they do with our students to bring music education to life and really help them bury themselves in the arts. And so again, just super happy about that. There's a huge clothing closet project, and I know you were aware of that as well. And they were able to give 44 students who weren't going to get something out of so that the community closet really came through and helped out. And that was largely a donation-driven adventure. And we call it elves, but the helpers, the people who donated, came from out of state, around our state, and across our community. So just super. It's that time of year where people can bury themselves in the giving and really find a way to give back, and it's a good feeling for our kids to teach them about community service as well.
All right, and then we had Parkside.
Oh, tomorrow, parent. So you guys know this. Like, you go back in October, they had their first parent engagement meeting, and they had, I don't know, 150 parents show up. I'll bet they top that number tomorrow over at Parkside. It's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh, there you go. You got it up on the screen there. And I'm hoping our parents will show up. Come out and enjoy the event. See your students participate in some of our life lessons. We'll do some world music. We'll do, some resources and help parents with Power School and stuff. But we're also going to talk about what we're doing as far as bullying within schools and how that can impact students and their academics. And so there's a lot going on out at Parkside, and I hope you'll take advantage, or the folks will take advantage. I know I'll be there tomorrow. You talk about the tour. I had a wonderful opportunity to poke my head into Hunt yesterday. Tomorrow's their Christmas concert at 9:30 in the morning, so I'll be out there. And then right now, as we speak, is the concert over at the Montessori School, and I obviously can't be in two places, so I went and participated with their rehearsal. Tomorrow I'm doing a door decorating contest. I'll be the guest celebrity judge, if you will, so I'll be over to John R. Lewis. There's just a lot going on. And then, of course, you got Santa's shops in the elementaries. You got...
I got to do one of those Santa shops a couple years ago at Sharp Park.
Yep.
It was a blast.
They're fun, aren't they? It's really neat to see the kids come in and kind of think about, how do they want to get gifts for members of their family, and take a look at that. So obviously there's some Spirit Week things, and we celebrate the arts as we go through. There you go, shopping for Santa Shop. It's a good time. Our kids are really, it feels good as we're going to wind down 2024 and kind of kick off 2025. So, super excited about that. If I can, though, let me make sure I give a shout out just before we kind of talk about 25 to the Jackson Police and Fire. They have donated, I want to get the number right, 60 students, coats, hats, gloves, all the good winter gear. Oh, there you go, right up on screen. You guys
There they
are
are.
on top of it today, Bart. You got the A crew upstairs.
A+.
You bet. And but they came out and provided coats, hats, gloves, that kind of thing to John R. Lewis. 60 students from John R. were able to walk away with some appropriate winter gear to help them fight days like today, where it feels like it's colder outside every minute. So just super thankful to them.
Plus, today, our sponsor of the day is Community Closet at JPS, and that obviously helps a lot of kids as well. A lot of the basic needs, even socks, shoes, boots, those kinds of things.
I tell people that, if you can support the Community Closet, and it doesn't have to be, hey, I want to come in and write a check for $100. Let me tell you some of the easiest stuff to support with Community Closet. Buy a toothpaste. When you pick up a tube of toothpaste, grab a second one off the shelf. We'll take it, the second one, because toothpaste is one of those things that our kids don't always have. The deodorant, boys, girls, deodorant, makes a huge difference. Some of those personal hygiene kinds of things, especially as you get into high school, you talk about razors or just personal grooming stuff that our kids need that they don't always have access to. So if you're looking for a way to support the community closets, if you have an opportunity, we would love the support, and there's one in every building, so you can support your age-appropriate building depending on what you're doing. And we've got parent liaisons. Christy Dillon is working there, and if you're looking for how to get involved or how to help, Christy can certainly touch base with you and help you find where your donation can make the greatest impact.
Good point, too. Especially at Christmas, folks are looking for ways to help the community. That's an awesome way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You wanted to talk about next year already?
It feels like 2025 is right around the corner, and I'm excited. Every year just kind of flies by, but one of the things we probably should get on the radar, because if we don't start talking about it today, it will already be here, is talk about our ambassadors dinner coming up. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres and auction, just like we've done the last few years. And so on Friday, March 7th, hors d'oeuvres and an auction will be, you can do the auction online or in person. It's a great way to support scholarships for our students. We've got VOCED scholarships, we've got valedictorian scholarships, we got department scholarships. There's a lot of ways to give dollars for students to go on and do, life after high school. And every little bit helps. So there's, individual classes that give scholarships. There's building and trades give scholarships. You can do almost anything, and we can find a way to help your donation hit our students.
It's a very important event. Jeff, a couple weeks ago, a waitress at Night Steakhouse came up to me and told me how proud she was of her daughter and how excited they both were, because at the Ambassador auction, they are hoping and looking forward to having the daughter be announced on stage as one of the valedictorians. And that's how soon the people are preparing for that event and looking how much it means to.
It's a great opportunity to showcase the excellence in education that takes place all throughout JPS. But school is one of those things that I would put our kids against kids from any other school anywhere. You take our best and brightest are astronauts, our best and brightest are aerospace engineers, doctors, lawyers. They're going to Harvard, they're going to Yale, they're going to Ivy League schools. There is no limit. There's no capacity that our kids can't achieve, and so I am super proud of the work they're doing. And I'm not just saying that because my daughter's graduating this year in 2025. Not a valedictorian, but I'll share this. We talk a lot about early college. Maya, shout out to you, Maya, is our youngest. She is going to walk across the stage in end of May at Jackson High with not one, but 2 associate's degrees from Jackson College already in her hip pocket. And she'll take 60 college credits onto the university of her choice. And she's got acceptance letters all over the place, but she's got 60 college credits that were paid for by JPS as part of our early college program. And that's not just available to the superintendent's daughter. That's available to all kids. And we actually start as young as 9th grade. And so, I'm hoping parents out there will take advantage of that as well.
It pays off.
Yeah, it does. I was looking at the tuition bill for one of the places she's looking at is University of Michigan. It's about $38,000 a year, and I'm going, okay, so you got 2 years out of the way. That's a $72,000 scholarship. I mean, think about what that looks like. And yeah, she's looking at Michigan State, and it's a little bit less than University of Michigan. It doesn't matter. It's $52,000 worth of scholarship money, and you're sitting back going, that's $52,000 worth of classes you don't have to pay for. Think about that for a second. And when I talk to parents of kids that are taking these courses, we're very intentional about helping to make certain that all the courses they take transfer to the universities in Michigan. And if they know what degree they want to go into, we kind of push them in that direction as well. There is just, we kind of birdwalk all over the place, but there is nothing like Jackson Public Schools, as far as what we have to offer and what you can do within our system. So just some great things coming around the corner.
Great. Good to see you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from my family to yours.
Jeff Beal, Jackson Public Schools Superintendent.